I'm the apocalypse. Bam is not the average. My flows got more patterns than bandanas. Do damage in my control. Victims with words like religious pamphlets. I take your sandwich and famish your whole planet. Smoking on volcanic while I'm swinging from my hammocks. Understand it, I'm doper than funky Ethiopian, blowing up beats like plutonium, causing pandemonium, slapping your chromium. Keep it real with all my Nickelodeons, my Nickelodeons. Poison in my penmanship, don't lose my temper with, just spit them off slow. With that over-counter medicine, pumping degenerates. I'm on the premises, I'm placing emphasis. I do it effortless, she moaning like the... No secret messages, just keep spitting that venomous. I'm putting weight on it like a fat elephant, coming through with the elements. What's the use of an exodus if your efforts are directionless? Look what my weapon is, just spitting iron bars you keep swallowing. No tolerance for the bullish, man, I'm what the problem is. Victims be tripping like when I'm blotting them, swatting them like flies and put shots in them. Their arm just to prove the point. I'm the apocalypse. I'm the apocalypse. I'm the apocalypse.
Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back. Hope everybody has had a great week. I am extremely excited for today's Logo Gauntlet because we do have a Game 5 to start today's matches. If you have not watched Logo Gauntlet before, we'll cover the details in a bit. But all you need to know is that Game 5 is the one where you do play for a logo. So let's get going because I want to watch that game as soon as possible. Now, we do have Twitch drops enabled again. It is the third week of our 4-week Twitch drops campaign. So the way it works is you have to watch 3 hours of drop enabled NBA 2K25 streams, and you do earn a locker code that you see here. That gives you a super pack in MyTeam, a double XP coin in both MyCAREER and MyTeam, that's 1 hour each, and 60 skill boosts, 10 in each of the categories for your MyPlayer. This is in addition to our other giveaway raffles that we do here on our Friday shows. So you still have your All-Star Edition code giveaways after every Logo Gauntlet game, and we do have a couple Season 7 Pro Pass giveaways today as well. We also have giveaways in the Channel Point store, so keep an eye out. Well, I guess we'll be keeping an eye out for those to do more giveaways for those. If you don't finish your 3 hours of Twitch drops today, we will be back here next Friday. And then next week, there will also be community streamers live with drops enabled for the final week of the campaign as well, to help give you more chances to finish up your 3 hours of watch time and get that locker code. But for now, we have got lots to get to. So we have our special guest as always. And by the way, instead of guessing, I did actually check this week. And today, I think I said 9 last week. But today is actually Boom's 9th week with us as our special guest. So let's bring her in. Boom, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. 9 weeks strong. Every week is so much fun and better than the last. So we got some good matchups today. I can't wait to see how our contestants do. And I hope you are having a good Friday as well, Evan.
Same indeed. By the way, Crime Pup asked, should we get it out of the way now? Crime Pup, get your dinner invite out now. I'll look at the chat again after we go through this giveaway. But speaking of giveaway, we're going to start things off with the hashtag bronze robe in the chat for your chance to win a Pro Pass code for Season 7. When you get the Pro Pass, the bronze robe is one of the 4 automatic rewards that you get. So whoever wins this Pro Pass code will be getting a new bronze boxing robe for your MyPlayer as well. Keep in mind, all of our giveaway raffles today have 1 winner each. And if you are watching over on YouTube, come over to Twitch if you want to enter giveaways, because we only see the chat on Twitch for giveaway hashtag. Also, if Boom and I cannot say your name here on an E-rated, E for everyone, family-friendly stream, your name comes up, it says you want a giveaway, and then we can't read it, we're going to skip you and pick another winner. So make sure your username is clean, keep it very family-friendly, PG, kid-friendly, just don't put anything bad in there. We don't have to say too much about that. With that said, hashtag bronze robe. We're going to pick the winner in just a couple seconds. I'm going to give it 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Here is the winner. Boom. Do the honors for us. This is a new winner. We've been having some good new winners this last couple weeks.
Okay. Shout out to my guy, Aiden2K. That's AIDIN2K. Congratulations, you are a winner of the Season 7 Pro Pass. So make sure to check your Twitch whispers and we will get to you. Reply once and we'll get to you. Let's say it together after the show. Appreciate you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Boom, for the reminder. Yes, you only have to reply once. You don't have to spam us. We will get back to you after the show ends. All right, let's check out what's going on in MyCAREER and MyTeam. In MyCAREER, this weekend's event is Court Conqueror, and that's in the event center. Now, many of you might remember Court Conqueror from a few years ago, so this is a bit of a throwback event. But the way it works is you go up against NBA players, past and present, in 4 different styles of teams, meaning 4 different combinations of 3-man lineups that fit themes like NBA players that were perimeter-centric or NBA players that were defensive-focused. There are a lot of players you can run into in the Court Conqueror. You see T-Mac, Wemby, and Steph there. Those are just 3 of the players you might see. If you beat these lineups, you can earn rewards like VC, boosts, and the awesome Court Conqueror armor that you see there on the left side of the rewards box. That is all up for grabs in Court Conqueror. This is live tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific time, which is 12 p.m. Eastern time, and will run all the way until Sunday night. All right, let's talk MyTeam next because we do have an awesome pack today. We are continuing our summer vibes, which don't forget the summer festival is still going on. In MyTeam, go Kareem, bunch of rewards there available for earning and exchanging your event cards. But we are continuing the summer theme with new Splash Zone cards today. And these are available on both MyTeam on console and MyTeam mobile for iOS or Android. We do have 3 Invincibles here. We have 2K25's cover athlete, Vince Carter. We have another Raptors All-Star and popular MyTeam card with T-Mac. And then we also have our cover athlete from a couple years ago, Mr. Devin Booker, as well. There's also good 100 overalls. I've seen lots of fans of Joel Embiid, Steve Nash. Those are both some really good cards. Boom, what's your favorite one this week?
Now, you can't go wrong with either of these. These are all shooting guard, point guards, I think small forwards for T-Mac. But if I had to choose one to go into my personal team, I got to go with that Vince Carter. You look at the animations, it's perfect for it. And I just want to go into the triple threat park and dunk on a lot of people. So I know that card is going to help me do that. That's the one I would go with. But I'm excited to see what y'all would pick if you win this giveaway coming up.
Well, yes, we are going to do a giveaway. By the way, Aiden, I see you said thank you. I never win anything. Well, congratulations. You did win a Pro Pass today. We're going to reach out to you very soon. But for this giveaway, for our Splash Zone giveaway, we're not going to use the hashtag Splash Zone. You know, we always switch it up every couple weeks to make it so that you guys can't guess it in advance. So for today, we are going to use the hashtag Triple Invincible. There are 3 Invincibles here. Now, you still only win 1. You don't get to win all 3. But we're going to use the hashtag Triple Invincibles because there are 3 Invincibles in this pack. If you win this giveaway, you get to pick which of the Splash Zone cards you want. So you don't get all 3 Invincibles, but you could pick any of the 3 that you want. Boom gave you her recommendation, but it is up to you which one you want and which one is best for your lineup. While this giveaway is running, we do have one other reminder about MyTeam. That in case you missed it, earlier this week, for Memorial Day in the United States, this past Monday, we did release a locker code that gives you a 100 overall premium pack. So do not forget to redeem this if you have not already. You can enter the locker code 100-overall-player on your console or in the MyNBA 2K companion app if you have that app connected to your PlayStation or Xbox account, the same one that you use on console. You can enter it on your console or on the app, and make sure you do it quick because this code is going to expire in just a few days and you don't want to miss out on a free 100 overall pack. All right, with that said, we are going to pick our MyTeam Splash Zone winner very shortly. Hashtag Triple Invincibles. We're going to give you about 10 seconds to enter it. Don't miss it. And if you don't win this one, as you can see on our sidebar, we do have one more MyTeam giveaway towards the end of the show. So there is another chance coming up as well. By the way, I do see somebody redeem the giveaway. See it? We're going to do it before the end of the show. We're not going to forget about you. But thank you for using your channel points to unlock it, and we'll make sure to do it soon. Hashtag Triple Invincibles. Detroit Balling says, I need to win this. My birthday was May 26th. I don't know if you should be putting your birthday out there on the internet, but happy birthday. And we will wish you a happy birthday, but I cannot guarantee that you're going to win this giveaway. Unfortunately, we don't have extra birthday luck. That would be cool, but that is against our giveaway rules where every single person in the chat, doesn't matter who you are, how many times you enter the giveaway hashtag, you get one raffle entry. We're a very fair system right here. All right, winner coming in 3 seconds. 3,
I need
2,
to be Boomy. Boomy.
and 1.
Me.
It's not you, Boom. It is a brand new winner, though. Boom, do us the honors. Here is the
One day it's gonna be me, and I'm gonna be happy. But shout out to my guy LG6_21. Congratulations, you are a winner of one of the Splash Zone pack for my team. So remember, check your Twitch whispers. Make sure to whisper us back who you want to get, and then again, we'll get back to you after the show. Congratulations, man! I can't wait to see what you pick.
Exactly. Congrats. Hope you get a great card to add to your MyTeam lineup. For now, we're going to start the logo gauntlet. If this is your first time watching, we're going to put the rules up on the screen for you. It is a King of the Hill style tournament, and you have to try to win 5 games. You got to come in, win, and hold your spot for 5 games in a row to become a champion and win that logo. Now, the fun thing about what we're doing right now is we're doing 2v2s, except if you win 4 games in a row, you do have to play a 1v1 matchup as a captain's duel for your game 5. This is something that we did just a couple weeks back when we started 2v2s this year to make sure that somebody can't be carried all the way to a logo. Your teammate can help you out for the first 4 games, but when it is with a logo on the line, you are out there by yourself playing for the logo. So we have somebody who already has 4 wins, and actually technically, we talked about this last week, technically has 6 wins because they played with another teammate, got 2 wins, then she decided to change teammates, but when you change your teammates, you lose your wins. So they came back with 0 wins, won 4 more, and now needs 1 more to get a logo. But boom, who do we have coming in the gauntlet?
It's an exciting matchup. I don't know if you guys have been here for the past couple of weeks, a little bit over a month. B Money is back, and like Evan said, he's with 6 wins right now. He has 6 wins in a row in the logo gauntlet. He is now going up for his captain's 1v1 challenge, and it's going to be interesting to see what he's bringing because he is usually on a guard, but let's see if he sticks with that for this challenge. If you guys don't know him, he is a competitive gamer, and he just loves to compete with others for a top spot. And this time, he has a logo on the line, and I'm telling you right now, it ain't gonna be easy for him, okay? Because today, we got returning to the gauntlet for 2v2s, Mr. TJ Misses. Now, if you guys don't know him, last year in 2K24, he was a 2v2s champion, so he already has experience in this type of format. And he's already played this year. Early in 2K25, way back early, in the 1v1s, he beat Double H in his first game, then won 4 games in a row, just to lose 17-21 to one of our favorite people in the community, ISO Ninja, in game 5. So this should be very interesting. You got B Money, 6 games under his belt, very competitive, ready to go. You got TJ Mitches, who is already a champion before and is looking for redemption for this game. So I can't wait to see if we're going to have a logo gauntlet champion or a logo gauntlet heartbreak. It should be good. I don't know which way it's going to go. So make sure you put your predictions in the chat right now. But Evan, what do you think? Who you got? If you had to say 1v1s, who you picking?
I make no such predictions, Boom. I'm not going to be caught making a prediction here.
As I tried.
The chat can make a prediction if they want. The prediction is up. Let us know who you think is going to win. We have 2 very strong challengers right now. Spider says I'm a smart man for not making a prediction. Thank you.
Smart man.
By the way, Crime Pup,
Smart
I did
man.
see you have crab cakes. I will say, I'm not like a fan of fancy food, but crab cakes are pretty good. I don't know if that's considered
I love
fancy
crab
food. You know,
cakes.
I'm not a foodie. Y'all might say that's not fancy, but you know, God. I'm glad you got some good dinner going on today. If I could, I would join. But by the way, the prediction is up. Let us know who you think is going to win. We have somebody who basically has 6 wins right now in the gauntlet.
Mhm.
Then we have somebody who's a former champion, but when they played earlier this year, they couldn't finish the job and messed up at 4 wins. So prediction is up, and we will be looking at it very closely.
It should
But
be
for now, I think we're
exciting.
ready to get the game going. If you guys are producers,
Look, Crime Pup said I wouldn't like crab cakes. First of all, I love crab cakes, okay? I am not that picky of an eater, but I do like that they both got this 10-man theme going on. And again, it looks like B Money, who missed his first shot in the gauntlet, that could prove to be very costly for him. But again, looks like they both trying to go inside. It's not working for either of them. Both are very good at defense. The one thing I will say with B Money's run, don't let him get badge. Once he gets badge, is usually a GG because B Money, as you guys have seen all Gauntlet long, he's very good at defense. So it's going to be very hard to get win if you get in a hole, like maybe down 5, 6, 7 points. It's going to be hard for you to run the table, as he's at least guaranteed one stop. So I'm seeing a lot of good defense right now, so it should be exciting.
By the way, one advantage of having a week off, right? Some people last week were like, oh, why did we stop? Well, if B Money gets to take a week off, that means you also get to switch your build. You have to use the same build for the duration of each show, but you can switch it each week. So B Money came in knowing that today he's going to be playing a 1v1. That's the only thing he can't play. He's in his game 5. DJ has got to consider that if he wins this game and he keeps going, he's going to be going back to 2v2 starting next game. So there's a little strategy there to what build you choose.
Exactly. And it's going to be interesting in general. I can already tell based on the build, B Money has a different build from last week. Last week, he had a very shot-centric guard. It wasn't really all around. It was very much meant for midi diving and shooting off the screen on 3. This build is clearly made for ISO. You see it's much bigger. It has that defensive mindset. I'm assuming it's not going to have a pass. If you have a 1v1 build, that's probably what you go in with. And so you're seeing just kind of with the first few possessions, and again, TJ Misses and B Money are playing some great defense. You're seeing with this build in general, it's not as consistent from the 3 because again, the midi, it's just not as consistent. I know he made it there, but it's because it has to be more all around. So you're not going to have that huge green window when you're rhythm shooting from the midi. So let's see if he can finish it out. Again, it doesn't look like he have enough finishing, or Team J Misses just might have really, really good defense on his interior end. Like I said, this matchup, it should be very interesting. I think it's going to come down to whoever gets badge first, because usually in these situations, once you get badge, it's kind of a GG.
Exclaimer asked, who do we have winning the finals, Boom? My prediction, see, I'll make predictions on the finals. I don't care about that. I won't make predictions on Gauntlet, but finals, yeah, that's fine. My predictions right now, this is a crazy one, which I haven't making crazy predictions all playoffs. I think the Knicks will come back against the Pacers. They'll go to the finals, go up 3-2, and then lose to the Thunder. That's my prediction. That's the best heartbreak possible. You come back all the way from this 3-1, you make it to the finals, you get up 3-2, and then that's the huge heartbreak of losing it all 4-3 in game 7. That's what I think is going to happen. But my predictions have not turned out to be true this year so far. Not a single one, I think. So don't listen to me.
But to be honest, look, obviously our producer is not very happy with your prediction in general. But I'm going to tell you right now, this might be looking like Evan's prediction, right? So B Money in a situation, now he's down 8 points. I know he made a 3, but he's gone up. He went on a 6-game winning streak. He could have already had a logo if he stuck with the same teammate, but now he has a different teammate. He's going up against a different lineup that he could have potentially went up against had he ran the table. And now he finds himself in a 10-point deficit. Is he going to come back to sweep, win the championship, and be our second Twos logo Gauntlet champion of the year? It is not looking too good right now. I don't know. And he's on a 6. Yeah. Heartbreak. You know how hard it is to get all the way to the top of the mountaintop and then unfortunately get yeeted off the mountain, man. We have to unfortunately turn you to a hashtag B Money. You made a valiant effort, but those 1v1s, you can't. It's mano y mano, and sometimes you don't prove to be the winner that day. But if you guys want your own chance to win today and be a winner for today, for All-Star Edition of NBA 2K25 code, put hashtag Team B Money in the chat for your chance to win. We were rooting for you, B Money. It didn't happen.
By the way, we also are going to run a poll in the chat, as we always do when somebody loses at Game 4. The chat, you guys, have the option to reward somebody for a hard-fought run with some extra VC. Because normally, if you keep playing and you lose, you only get 20,000. You and your teammate each get 20,000 VC. But if you all at the chat think they deserve more, you let us know. So we're going to put a poll up. if you think Team B Money deserves to get some extra VC for a hard-fought run. Unfortunately, they didn't get to Game 5, at least 5 in a row with one teammate. But it was, in my opinion, it was a pretty good run. But let's check out the highlights.
It was definitely a good run and definitely a good game. But one thing about it, when you go into those 1v1s, is mono-e-mono, and you have to show what you're made of. Obviously, B-Money is a great twos guard. He's able to shoot off and hit those mini dives like he did there consistently. However, when you go up against somebody, one, that's not only bigger than you, because TJ Misses is definitely on a bigger build. He's on a 6'5 build. He's going up against B-Money, who's on a 6'4 build. You have to really show that you're capable of being skilled in those areas. And right now, for the logo on the line, those lights might have just been a little bit too bright for B Money. He definitely had opportunities. He definitely tried to come back, but unfortunately, he wasn't going to be able to make it. He was not able to play enough defense against that bigger build, and TJ Misses just wasn't doing that. And so, unfortunately, it's going to be different here to see. It just sucks to kind of lose and heartbreak that, especially if you already had those 5 wins. But hopefully we'll see you for redemption sometime in the future. But, you know, for now, we got to turn you into a hashtag, buddy. You're muted.
Technical difficulties. I was muted. I'm good now. Thank you, producers. What did I even say? Oh, I said yes. Hashtag Team B Money. Just keep entering it for your chance to win. By the way, the poll ended. 86% of you said Team B Money deserves some more VC. So we're going to make that happen for them, both of them, both Team B Money, both people on Team B Money will get some extra VC, more than what they typically get for losing in the Gauntlet. But B Money, thank you for coming through. Multiple weeks, 6 games, going to get the job done. Maybe we'll see you again next time. T Small says, I got turned into a crab cake. Me or B Money?
Hey,
who got turned into a crab cake?
Did a little bit. Definitely.
Might have been me with my mic issues right here. All right, giveaway winner coming up in 3, 2, and 1. There you go, Boom.
Right,
Do the honors for us. This is a regular viewer. Thank you as always for tuning in.
Shout out to my guy, Jalen24X. Congratulations. You are a winner of an All-Star Edition code for NBA 2K25. So make sure you check your whispers. We will get to you after the show. But just with all things, the Gauntlet still goes on, and now we have T Money coming, or T Money, my goodness, TJ Misses coming in. He has to run the table, especially on a different build. TJ wasn't gonna be playing guard because of that 1v1s challenge, he is now going half. He has to switch teammates. He has to play guard. His teammate who's used to playing guard has to play big. That could definitely play a factor into these next matchups that he's going up against. And it's not going to get easier because he has to go up against Shooter DF. If you guys know, DF Clan really been in the future. He's joined DF in December. He's a chef, so he wants to cook not only off the court, but on the court as well. And he do father-son content on his for NBA 2K25. So shout out to him. We love to see it. And I think we have a video for him. Is that right, producers? Let's see.
I believe we do. Also, we gotta send him over to Crime Pup's house.
Yes.
One likes to eat and one likes to cook. Gotta get them together. But yes, I believe we do have an intro video from this team.
Let's see.
I have what it takes to win the logo gauntlet for 2 reasons. 1, I do it my way. I don't do it the meta way. And 2, because I got the Mamba mentality. And when what would a logo mean to me? It means that the smaller guy can always win. That it doesn't always have to be the big guy for me and my community. Let's go, baby. NBA 2K25, here we come.
Look, he says he's doing it out here for all the smaller streamers, smaller content creators in the community. He's trying to put on for y'all. So let's see if he's going to be able to take that dub today against somebody who's very big in the 2K community and streamer community, and TJ Misses. So it's one of those David and Goliath type of situations. Giants, we'll see if he's going to be able to do that. It should be a fun matchup regardless, especially since TJ is not playing on what he would normally play on. So I'm excited. Prediction is up. Let me know who y'all think is gonna take this W. And I want to see him cooking. Like, what do you actually cook, Shooter? Let me know. I like to eat.
I see somebody said the video curse of death is on the way. Y'all, shh. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear nothing about a video curse. I love when people submit video intros. Helps us put a face to a name, get to know people. Don't discourage people from submitting videos, y'all. But by the way, it is very cool that he makes content with his son, like father-son duo making content. I will have to check that out at some point. But we do have the game going right now. The predictions are about to close. Let us know who you think is going to win.
I wonder if he's playing with his son. That would be dope. Like just a cool experience to get a logo with the family and it be a experience. Oh, actually, he looks like he's playing with CalCut DF. So unfortunately, we won't see that. But
we might need some cheat codes in here. We can't have a father-son duo go out in game 1. That would be too sad. If he's not, then you know what? No cheat codes allowed. By the way, the prediction did close at 78% of you think TJ Misses is going to win this game. Only 22% voted for Team Shooter DF.
Look, all I'm saying is y'all gotta have a little bit more faith, because one thing about it, he's playing on a different build than he normally would in the 2v2, and it's obvious that he's playing on a bigger build, which in 2v2s, if you're not used to it without the spacing on the floor, could be very, very difficult. So I wouldn't sleep on Shooter. Not saying that he's gonna win, but it's going to be a lot easier because now you have big build versus big build, and you're not going to have to deal with those small guards, at least in this matchup. So it's going to be exciting to see exactly how they play this, if TJ is going to be able to run a table this week and get to a point up right there. He's not playing great defense. But let's see if he can run the table and get to a point where he could potentially switch builds for his 5v5 challenge if he makes it through. But I think it's gonna be more difficult to get there.
Well, we'll see. It's too early for that. It's only game 2. Boom! You're already talking about game 5 over here.
Look,
you predict.
When you take out a guy like B Money, I have immense confidence in you. All right. He took out B Money on a streak. Again, 6-game win streak at that point. So we'll see if he has what it takes to actually prove that in the 2v2 portion of this challenge, because it is the 2v2 gauntlet. Also, they asked why TJ is on guard, because TJ had to do the 1v1 challenge and he cannot switch builds in between matchups. So it depends on the matchup, really, honestly, how you do in the gauntlet. If you have to go into these 1v1 challenges and you have to adapt, that really shows that you're really locked in. You're willing to do whatever it takes to get that logo. So right there, some bad defense, and it's not looking great for TJ. My prediction might be a little bit too early, because Shooter's out here doing his thing.
11-0 is not looking so great. If this was anybody else, I would be prepping the giveaway hashtag. I do have some faith that TJ will. There we go. All right. So hey, that might be the first time I'm like mid-sentence and it actually goes my way. Usually mid-sentence, I'm like praising somebody and they'll turn a ball over. They'll miss an open shot. That was nice. That was nice. Good job, TJ.
Look, they said that momentum didn't carry over into next week. Look, we worried about the momentum that's carrying over now. TJ right now, one thing I'm seeing, I don't know if it's nerves. He's not shooting his meaties. Like, CalCut is letting him shoot it. He's just not pulling those up. If I'm him, especially if I have a high mid-range shot, which he probably doesn't. He probably has a high interior. Oh, not the Christmas take. Oh, no. TJ, you can't go from beating B Money and be on Christmas take. Come on, man. Come on. We gotta step in, lock in, bro. We gotta go for our. We were rooting for you, TJ. You gotta showcase that talent. Be willing to shoot those shots. But right now, it looked like he's just doing nothing but getting dunked on. My goodness, TJ. Don't let him grade out. That would be absolutely horrible. Shooter, I might have underestimated your game. Are we still holding on to not getting that hashtag ready, Evan? I don't know.
No. I see our producer highlighted it. I just highlighted it. We might be ready. It's 15-2.
Look, I'm telling you. What did I say though? 2 big builds can really the table, especially if both of them are locked in. And again, we have somebody who's playing we have 2 people that are playing out of position, and it might really hurt them in this gauntlet. And they're both scoring. They're taking smart shots. TJ is definitely reaching, which I don't understand why with Christmas take. That's not a great idea. But, and again, he's going to let him shoot the shot. That's a good pass. The meter just Staying on it. That's a good step back too. Miss. All right, you got
All right,
opportunity.
TJ, you got one last chance. Ooh, whose ball is that? TJ's ball. By the way, Drew, I do see Drew in the chat. Drew obviously was here playing in the Gauntlet a couple weeks back. Now he is here in the chat supporting his fellow DF member. See if they can get at least a DF logo from the Logo Gauntlet this year.
Look, we love to see it. I don't know. I'd never count anybody out in twos. One thing about twos, you can run the table, get hot, and then you're good. But if TJ doesn't actually start showing that he's not going to miss and shooting the ball, he's going to find himself in a bad situation where he's not going to get the W. He's going to find himself turned into a hashtag real quick. And it's obvious that they're going to let him shoot. And Team DF is willing to shoot the ball. And that's why they're winning. I'm not going to lie to you. You're not going to be able to run your way, especially in twos, to victory, just with how hard it is to finish at the rim this year. So if you're not being willing to shoot and you're going up against a small guard like there, and Calcut is not, that's not it. He just made a three.
That rhythm tempo locked in. I have not seen somebody that good at rhythm shooting in a little bit. That was excellent shooting right there.
His name is Shooter DF. What do you think he's going to do? He's going to shoot the ball.
Fair.
Because you, TJ Misses, did not want to shoot the ball to potentially miss. You're now turned into a hashtag, unfortunately. So, if you guys want your chance at an NBA 2K25 All-Star Edition code, put Team TJ in the chat for your chance to win. And if you're on YouTube, come on over. Like, you can't win it over there. You got to come over here, participate in Twitch to get that winner. But unfortunately, I might have spoke too soon. Okay, TJ, I had faith in you. I thought you would be able to get to that point as a former champion. But it looks like never underestimate the underdog. And Shooter said he's putting on for the smaller streamers, smaller content creators. And he's really doing just that. I'm not gonna lie. If you look at it, he was shooting from rip. That meter dunk or meter shooting. He's been killing that the entire time. He's out here doing those step backs, and you're making both parties have to actually play defense. They're making smart shots, and he's not missing. He's willing to shoot the ball. And when you're willing to shoot the ball, you're able then to open up the rest of your game. You're able to go to the basket, even making those bad decisions, being able to turn a turnover right there. When you have the confidence to be able to continue to open up your game, to be able to play that defense and to take whatever shot is given to you by the defense, 9 times out of 10, you're going to win. And when you don't miss, you're going to win even more. That was, I ain't gonna lie, TJ, your teammate with badge too, you leave him wide open to make him win for game. That's kind of crazy to me, especially because he's the one going for the logo. But you play your defense the way you play your defense, and unfortunately, you suffered for it.
Sergeant 23, you said you got here late. You saw the highlights of the game you missed, and the game you missed before that, B Money lost to TJ, unfortunately, and did not win that game 5. So that's what you missed. You should be all caught up right now. We do have our hashtag Team TJ winner coming in 3 seconds. This is for the All-Star Edition code of NBA 2K25. If you don't already have the All-Star Edition, this does include everything that comes with it, including 100,000 VC. Hashtag Team DJ winner. 3, 2, and 1.
That was like 10 seconds, but extra time. Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
I'm very inaccurate with my second counting. By the way, TJ Misses is in the chat. He says, I should have played on my 6'4".
I feel it.
We talked about that. It is tough to have to go between 1v1s and 2v2s. You either have to pick a build and risk it, or you have to think that your teammate's going to help you out a little bit, get you to that next show where you can change your build again. That is very tough, TJ. But unfortunately, you didn't win it this time. Maybe we'll see you again a third time this year. Not sure. I don't think we have too many people come back 3 times per year, but maybe. We'll see what happens. We do have our winner. Here you go, Boom. This is a brand new winner. This is for the All-Star Edition code.
Okay, cool. I thought this was a little worry for me because it was a little crazy, but I think it's Sam's Going Ham. Okay, congratulations. You are the winner of an NBA 2K25 All-Star Edition code. So make sure to check your Twitch whispers, and we will get to you after the show. Man, TJ, I thought we was going to see those middies, but unfortunately we didn't, man. Either way, appreciate you for pulling up to the show as always. But we got to move on to see what Shooters DF's journey is going to look like to potentially getting a logo. Next up, he got to go up against Paris AI YT. Now, y'all know how it goes. When nobody gives me any information to go on, and I don't see a video here, I'm going to make my own predictions of what I think this person is going to bring into the Logo Gauntlet. Now, his name is Paris, which means he's out of this world, which makes me, he's over there, overseas. You know, a bunch of great ballers come from overseas, especially in France. They got this guy named Victor Wembanyama. I'm thinking that he's probably going to come in with a big, tall 7'3" build. Okay. He's an AI, which means he potentially could be a bot. Okay. If he's a bot, he's going to come in with a big 7'3" overall build, 90 standing dunk, 90 plus post control, and he's gonna have some mid-range and just be out here going ham in the post. That's what my prediction going up against Shooter DF. He's probably gonna have a hard time because Shooter is a shooter, but I predict that he's gonna make it very difficult for them inside the paint.
That was an amazing introduction, Boom. You made up so much with absolutely nothing but their name. So that was great introduction. Paris, if you're in the chat, if you want to let us know on the Discord, give us some facts about you. We had nothing for you. No facts, no video, so we just got to make it up. That's how it happens. The chat seems to think that Paris is going to be a very good challenger, though. A lot of people in the chat saying he's going to win. He's going to get a logo. I see Drew putting heartbreak emojis for his fellow DF member. I don't know what's going on, but the prediction is up. Let us know who you think is going to win.
Look, y'all can't get too early in these predictions like I did. First of all, I was off, okay? It doesn't look like he's on a big 7'3" build. But I do see that he's on the back end build. Looks like it's a 6'9"-ish, I think. 6'9" or 6'10". Either way, it should be a good matchup. I don't count any chickens before they hatch. And I'm seeing here, I think Team DF, I think they're going to have a good time trying to play here. It looks like we're going to see some in pick and roll. Or are we seeing some ISO ball? I don't know. But I'm excited to see how it all shakes out. Whenever you're going up against with a bigger build, it looks like Calcut. And I don't know if I'm saying his name correct. But I think it's a 6'4"-ish type of build. Or that he's on, and he's going up against looks like a 6'3", 6'2" type of guard. And I don't know in the Logo Gauntlet when you have to go up against the twos, if that's great for you, because 9 times out of 10, they are way faster. You can switch like they can like there, but you open up yourself to be at a disadvantage, especially when they do something like that in the Rari slide. And if you don't get back, it went out. The stream's off.
We good?
Yeah, stream's off.
I think we're back.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
I
got a little worried there for a second.
Sorry about
but
that.
We're back, guys.
9-5 though. You didn't miss too much.
9-5.
Buddy, Budo? No, I didn't. It is not that deep yet. Once they get to game 5, I might do that. Just kidding.
Look, I wonder, did we ever get the results from the prediction? Because I'm curious to see how they win against this matchup, knowing Paris AI. They know more about Paris than I did, so.
The prediction ended at 68% going to Shooter DF and only 32% going to Paris AI. Though I should say, 32%. That's not bad for somebody who's coming in of 0 wins. Like by reputation alone, you get 32% of the prediction. That's not bad.
And it looks like the prediction is correct because they're up right now. Even though, again, one thing about it, it doesn't look like Shooter's hitting as consistently as he was last matchup. But I will say, the one thing about bringing 2 big builds that have the ability to switch everything, it makes it easier to not have to force your guard to get over those screens. And like there, he made it. That's the risk you run when you're going up against a small guard, is that most of those are going to be open with mismatch or mini marksman. But they're able to switch everything, and it makes it easier for you guys to play defense. And right there, miscommunication, but that's good defense. Get back here. Get back there. So it says, Shooter, there's plenty of time for you to get back there, son. Let's see.
Shot selection.
One thing about it, that is great. I mean, but like when you have a big 6'9", again, he's on a 6'9" inside build, okay? Which means that he wants his guard to shoot it up there, right? He wants his guard to shoot that because he has rebound guaranteed. Shooter is not on a what you would consider a meta build. He's not on a meta center, which means his rebounding at most will probably be like a 96-ish. When you're going up against a full inside, it kind of makes it hard to get there. But you make up for it with your offense, and that's why the game's been so close. Especially because his Paris's guard isn't being as aggressive as he should be with a bigger build on him. But we'll see if that actually hurts them. Oh yeah, that's baby food right there. Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh man, maybe you don't go for the post. Oh, is he on the inside?
Ooh.
He shot that. I thought he was on the inside. I take it back. Let's see, shooter, what you gonna do? They're doing some raps here. And again, now they got the switch with the back end on them, and I don't think that's the move, man. This is intense power. I don't think that's the move. You don't go up against the better defender. I know he has the lock badge, but trust and believe. I think you will have a better time. Oh, right back. Over him. That's what I said. I don't believe that lock badge. I'm not gonna lie to you. They do that to get a better boost on defense, but they're still itty bitty. So like if you're good at rhythm shooting, you can shoot over him every time. If I were them, I'd force the switch and shoot over him. Oh, cut. There you go. Okay. See, I'm seeing a good matchup, man. I don't know.
Y'all hear Boom like coaching under, like whispering her coaching commands over here. She's like playing this game on the sidelines right now.
It's exciting, man. When you get into these intense matchups, especially with and that's a shooting foul. I'm just saying based on what I see, man. Like when you're going up against, he did. He dunked. That's a baby. Like he's 6'3", 6'2", 6'3" at best. Boom, aka Coach Carter. Coach Boomy may or may not make an appearance later this year. We never know. I got everything I learned from Big Unk, but it's exciting to see what type of matchups you see, and that's great defense right there by Paris AI. Oh, even better defense by what did he say? Kelsey cut. I gotta make sure shoot over him. Yup. That's a baby food. Oh, you missed. Gotta get back. You gotta get back. It's in there. When you got those smart guards, you gotta take advantage. Take advantage of the midi. If you see small guards in the logo Gauntlet, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna see them midi dive, and they have to take advantage and hit those shots, especially against this type of team. That's a great 3 off the screen. He just missed, and again, that's wide open, guys. Wide open.
Ooh, don't jump.
Oh my goodness! Shooter is not playing any games. He's out here being a shooter right there. I told you, when you are a threat from the perimeter and you had that switch, you see what happens. You get wide open for a shot. It doesn't matter if they jump or not. It's open. And unfortunately, look, Paris, that was a great game. You guys put up a hard fault. Unfortunately, we just got to turn you into a hashtag. It wasn't your day. Appreciate you for pulling up to the Gauntlet. So if you guys want your chance again at an all-star edition of NBA 2K25, put Team Paris in the chat for your chance to win. I'm loving the games today so far. I'm not going to lie.
We've had 3 great games. But by the way, chat, y'all really hyped up Paris. Maybe a little too much. I'm not saying they're bad. They played a great game. But y'all were reacting with heartbreak emojis. Y'all were like, oh, we got our next logo champion here. That might have been a little too much. You may have spoke a little too soon. But look, we do have hashtag Team Paris now going for a giveaway.
Look, one thing about it, you got to play the games, and it doesn't matter, especially in 2s, where the games lie. It's all about grit. It's all about defense. It's all about being consistent with your shot and being willing to take those shots, not letting your nerves get the best of you in the moment. And Shooter right now is showing that they're playing great, phenomenal defense. Calcicut made a huge steal at the end of the game to give them back momentum off of that. But if you see it right here, he jumped. And then you're seeing Shooter DF wide open. Again, Hagi is on a too small of a build. And when you're rhythm shooting with a bigger build like that, which is way easier to time, you're going to be able to hit those shots consistently. And that's why they're winning the game. That's why they're winning. They're playing phenomenal defense, and they're hitting every single shot. or not every single shot, but a lot of shots that they're willing to take. So there's no secret as to why they're in this position right now. And again, it's going to see if they're going to be able to keep that type of defense going into the rest of the matchups.
Also, I want to give a shout out. I hope I don't jinx anything, but I want to give a shout out to all 4 teams that have played today. Everybody has been in their mic court on time. Everybody's been accepting the friend requests on time. And you guys have seen, we've had some really smooth matchups today, outside one little hiccup in our streaming right there where we cut out for a second. But in terms of getting the games going, we've been pretty smooth today. So thank you to our contestants today for coming in on time. I may or may not be buying time for our next contestant to make sure they actually get in on time and keep the streak up. But you know what? Let's hope our next contestant does. Boom. Who do we got coming?
Are we going to get the winner first or after? But
oh, my bad. I forgot the hashtag Team Paris winner. All right.
I'm trying to make sure y'all good.
Yeah, shout out to Boom. Otherwise, you guys would have had a lost giveaway winner right here. Here is the winner.
Also, before we answer that winner, somebody asked how you can participate in the Logo Gauntlet to get these crazy type of games as well. They're going to pin it, the interest form in the chat as well. Again, we're getting towards the end of the year. You guys want your opportunity to get that logo. Make sure you sign up and showcase your talent. But we got to get this giveaway winner out here right now. And I don't see, I almost had a streak of not messing up on names. This one, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get, but you are a winner. Toshiabe. Toshiabe.
Toshiabe. I'm going with Toshiabe. I do see you won a Black Mamba edition back in NBA 2K24. So this is not your first time winning a giveaway. You know the drill. We're going to hit you in your Twitch whispers and make sure you reply in time. Congratulations on winning this giveaway. By the way, Creative by Design. I just want to be proud of myself for knowing how to read that name, like creative. But anyways, I did see you're the one asking about how you sign up for the Gauntlet. Boom just answered your question, and it is pinned in the chat now. That is the interest form. Fill it out. Make sure you are eligible. You got to be old enough. You have to be in an eligible region and all that good stuff. If you're eligible, we're going to look out for your name and try to get you in the Gauntlet at sometime soon.
Yes. And look, Shooter DF is on a roll. They're playing phenomenal defense. And they really look like they could potentially run the table, at least for today's show. But it gets even harder still. Sometimes the Logo Gauntlet is all about matchups. And the next matchup he's going to have to go through is not 1, but 2 former Logo champions. Coming into the Gauntlet right now is my guy, Big Unk, ISO Ninja YT. You guys know and love him. He is returning to the Gauntlet. He is a Gauntlet champion from 2K24. He was actually, I believe, our first twos Logo champion last year. And this is his first appearance in twos this year. He actually played against another opponent that you saw today, TJ Misses. He beat him in his first game. Then he also won 4 games and then lost to our eventual first ones winner, Dribbling, who went 6-22. So he had a heartbreaking loss today as well. It looks like history is repeating itself, but this time he's back for redemption. Can Shooter DF come out here and get the dub and run the table and really put on for the little guy? I'm loving to see it. Predictions is up. Let me know if you got how you guys feel about this matchup in the chat, but it should be a good one either way.
By the way, it says Team Elso Ninja, not because we think ISO is going to take the L. It's just like the way it works is we got to copy your name exactly how it is in the gamer tag, and it's an L in there. So, you know, take it up with him if you're saying we're trying to say he's going to lose. But prediction is up. Let us know who you think is going to win.
Look, somebody asked about the drops. Drops are enabled for the NBA 2K stream, and then they won't be able for creators again until next week. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. Y'all, this is where we get the drops right now. You're seeing these fantastic matchups going back and forth. Right now, he made sure he got to the 3 and it's wide open. The one thing about it, Big Unk, ISO, you don't want to leave him wide open for 3, especially off the rebound. You're seeing him with Balenci, a great inside center who's going to be able to get those rebounds and have him go straight up. That's great defense, though, hey, Drew, put it in the chat for me again, man. It's going to take me a little bit. Calcicut, I think he said.
Every time you see it, I'm hearing like calcium.
Look, I'm trying, man. Words are hard. Okay. Words are hard, but what's not hard is the type of defense that they're playing. And one thing I like about it, I know he missed that, but the one way that you win against a meta lineup is you make that center have to actually play defense. Oh man. And right now, Cali cut. Okay, thank you. Cali cut. There we go. I got it.
Ellie cut.
Look.
All right, I'm gonna remember that as well.
I'm gonna try. If y'all mess up, I'm old. But here, one thing about it, and ISO Ninja is making some tough shots right now. That's a beautiful shot from the corner. Moderate contest, doesn't matter. Better offense. But the way that you win against Shooter, what's going on? You can't let them shoot wide open. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all been playing fantastic defense from jump. You're gonna have to make him pass the ball. I'm just be honest. He is a guard that wants to shoot. I know he passed it to Balenci early. That's great defense. Look, Cali cut right now is really putting on a phenomenal performance. He's giving them opportunities to win this game. And again, I just want to see a great game going into this next matchup. Let's see. Oof.
Nice little moves right there. The prediction did close at 72% going to Team Shooter. Only 28% going to our former champion here. Only 28. That's actually pretty low. Usually
That's
former champion,
really
I would give him more benefit of the doubt than that. But 72% to Team Shooter DF.
Look, Shooter got to make some shots right now. He's looking. Oh, that don't do it to him. ISO. I don't know. Don't look. You guys have fought so hard to this point. I know he's a former champion. I know he's a shooter, but Shooter, you can't bank on him missing. I'm not gonna lie to you. You cannot bank on him missing. You're gonna have to play some defense off the pick and roll. If I'm anybody that's going up against a guard that's clear that he wants to shoot the ball, you're gonna have to step up on him. You're gonna have to step up on him.
Ooh, that's a
He
big miss
missed
right there. That would have basically been
there.
game if he made that.
You bet not give him the ball back though. That's great defense by Balenci. That's great defense. Look. Oh, you can't reach on that. He's not pulling that. He wants to shoot the ball. And you're going up against an inside center, which guess what? He's going to shoot every shot. That's wide open. He's got it. This is why. This is the one thing that's going up against an inside center, guys. They can go in and shoot anything. And if you don't hold the box to where it's almost touching the floor, it's going to be a hard time. Do not leave him wide open. That's game. Come on, Shooter. Tough, man. It's tough. You got to play defense off the pick and roll against that type of guard with an inside center. He's going to shoot every shot. I promise you.
Y'all remember a couple weeks back how Iggy Mo was grabbing every single rebound? I'm getting like the same vibes right now. Well, okay, see now he didn't get a rebound, but before that, he was grabbing a lot of boards for ISO to keep hitting shots.
And one thing about it, you can't bank on him not grabbing the board. At the end of the day, Shooter is on a bigger or on a different build. He is, but he's on like a 6'10". Those 6'10s are not going to be able to out jump 7-footers, which is why he's telling ISO. I know you guys are wondering why he's shooting those shots. He's telling them to shoot those shots because he's going to get the rebound. If you look at the rebound count, it is astronomically different. And again, he was out of position and still got the rebound. Yeah. Why? Because he's not boxing out. That's one. That's good defense. Thank you. See, look, at that point,
that's good
you're
defense.
gonna
That's
have
a funny
to do
play
something
as well.
different. You're
on the ground over there.
Look at the top right. Ninja is shooting 43%. And yet they're up 20 to 5. Why? One, they just haven't been able to grab a board and they haven't been able to string shots together. And when you give an opportunity, unlimited opportunities to people who have a person like Balenci who's going to box out and get the rebound more times than not, you're going to have to play perfect. And unfortunately, Shooter DF streak comes to an end in heartbreaking fashion. Look, we appreciate you coming through. You did a fantastic job. Hopefully we'll see you again in the future. But in the meantime, between time, unfortunately, you got turned into a hashtag. So if you guys want your chance at an NBA 2K25 All-Star Edition code, put Team Shooter in the chat for your chance to win. Look, it's just tough, man. It's just tough. One thing about
Matt
it, just like King
says,
Boom
those
split,
rebounds were brutal. Yes, they were. Those really did make a big difference. in the game. By the way, Turk, I never said that about what you guys were talking about. The exploit that we said wasn't allowed was the alley-oop cutting. The thing where you call for an alley-oop and then you get a little kind of like unrealistic cut. But that was patched already in the most recent update 7.0, I believe. So that is already patched. It's not a rule anymore just because you can't do it, but that was a rule for the first couple weeks we were doing 2v2s. That might have been what you were referring to. But yes, hashtag Team Shooter for your chance to win.
Look, in the meantime, between time, King Doom said it best. Boxing out is a skill gap. And one thing about it, you can come into the Logo Gauntlet with unconventional lineups and be successful. And if you've seen these games up to this point, unfortunately, they had a bad shooting game this game, but that's able to work unless you don't know how to box out. But he's right there, shooter staying low, and he's sitting up there trying to out jump somebody who has 99 offensive and defensive rebound with that high strength invert. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be able to out jump them. So you have to hold the box till the ball near hits the floor in order to get those rebounds. And when you don't play defense and bank on the fact, especially when the big has badge, that you're going to be able to get that rebound, more times than not, you're going to disappoint yourself. And unfortunately, that game was not close at all. Not because ISO Ninja was hitting every shot, but because he had double the opportunities that Shooter DF had, and therefore we had to turn him into a hashtag and they lost the game. So hopefully he learns from this experience. Again, love the build that he came out on. You just gotta, get that skill gap in it, learn how to get those box out easier, and then maybe we'll see you back in the future. You can get your logo, but tough.
And hey, just because you lost doesn't mean I'm not going to check out that content. I do want to see your father-son content. There's not that many 2K channels out there like that, so I will be checking that out. But thank you for coming through and playing in the Gauntlet. For now, we do have our giveaway winner, hashtag Team Shooter winner. It is one of our very regular viewers here all the time. Thank you as always for tuning in. I believe sometimes you redeem giveaways as well, so the karma comes back to you as well. Here you go, Boom. Do the honors for us. This is the All-Star Edition code winner.
Shout out to my guy, NBA 2K Kiwi. Congratulations. You are a winner of an All-Star edition of NBA 2K25. So you know the drill. Check your DMs. We'll get to you after the show.
Alrighty. To end the show, we do have 3 giveaways. Not just one for the MyTeam giveaway. We have 3 different giveaways because there are some giveaways to do. Remember, all of the giveaways are for Season 7 Pro Pass codes. And we got 2. First one, we are going to use the hashtag Duffel, DUHFEL. Like, I guess you spell like duffel bag wrong. Duffel? I don't know. Hashtag Duffel for your chance to win. Duffel, if you are in the chat, still in the chat because you redeemed this a while back. If you are still in the chat, hope everybody thanks Duffel, DUHFEL. I said like duffel bag, not duffel bag. It's not DUFFLE, it's DUHFEL. Thank you. See, once the more people start getting it going, y'all fix the spelling by yourself. Thank you. All right. Hashtag Duffel for your chance to win. Duffel, I was saying, if you are still here in the chat, I hope everybody gets to thank you, especially whoever does win this giveaway. This is for the Season 7 Pro Pass code. We're going to pick a winner in a couple seconds. We're going to let it roll for a little bit and then draw the Season 7 winner.
Look, Alabama called my name but didn't tell me anything after that, man. What did you want? Alabama. You can't call my name and then don't say anything, man. Like, what was the question? Or statement or something.
They just want to say your name, Boom. Nothing wrong with that.
Hi. Nothing wrong.
All right. Hashtag Duffel winner in 3, 2, and 1.
All right.
Here you go, Boom. Do the honors for us. This is a Pro Pass Season 7 code winner.
Look, congratulations to I am Clutch B. That's I_am_clutch_B. Say thank you to Duffel because you are now a winner of a Season 7 Pro Pass code of your choosing. Make sure to check your whispers and we will get to you after the show with your prize. And again.
All right. By the way, we have actually 3 giveaways because I think when we kind of had that technical difficulty and came back, it reset the cooldown. So we actually have 3 giveaways. 2 more to go. We're going to honor them. These are all for Season 7 Pro Pass codes. So I guess our technical difficulty came out in your favor because you get 1 extra giveaway opportunity. But next, we're going to use the hashtag OTripleTray Hashtag OTripleTrey for your chance
Shout
to win
out,
a
Trey.
Season 7 Pro Pass. We're going to make this a quick one because we do got to get out of here, but we got multiple giveaways to go through. Hashtag OTripleTrey. We're going to pick this winner quick. You all got 10 seconds to enter it. But OTripleTrey, you are always in the chat. You have played in the Gauntlet multiple times. Thank you as always for tuning in and using your channel points to unlock this giveaway. Hashtag OTripleTrey. 5 seconds to go. 5, 4.
One of
3,
the best dunkers in the game, y'all. Trey
2,
loves those putbacks for sure.
and 1.
Let's see.
All right.
Hopefully you're a dunker if you win.
I don't know
Okay,
what
we
this name
got-
says. I'm gonna let Boom decide if it's family friendly. But here you go, Boom.
It flickers. Congratulations. You are a winner.
I'm assuming like
Pro
flicking your
Pass
finger or
code.
something. You know, I'm assuming I'm gonna give you the benefit
He's
of the doubt
flicking
there.
boogers, bro. He's flicking boogers. Anyway, congratulations. You are a
Boogers is
winner
crazy.
of a Pro Pass code. Pro Pass code.
Last but not least, our final giveaway today. Also for a Season 7 Pro Pass code, we're gonna use hashtag RichChew. RichChew is always in the chat as well. I love it when our frequent viewers use their channel points, which they kind of collect by doing correct predictions over the Logo Gauntlet games. Y'all use your channel points to give back to the chat. I love it. Shout out to you guys. RichChew, C-H-U, not C-H-E-W, C-H-U, RichChew for your chance to win. We're going to make another quick one because we do have to go. We still got a MyTeam giveaway to do. Hashtag RichChew, winner coming in 10 seconds. Make sure you get your entries in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right.
All right. Our
We got an
next
easy
giveaway-
name for you. Here you go, Boom. Do the honors for us.
2428. Congratulations. You are a winner of a Pro Pass code for Season 7. So, again, check your whispers. We will get to you after the show.
All right. Final giveaway of today. We are going to do our MyTeam giveaway for the Splash Zone cards. We did one earlier. We got one more to give away. If you win this giveaway, you get to pick any of the cards you see here, including any of those 3 Invincibles. And as Boom just started in the chat for us, we
My
are going
bad,
to
my
use the
bad.
hashtag Team Ninja. Obviously, Team ISO Ninja is our current reigning challenger, and hopefully we'll be continuing on to next week's. So we're going to use the hashtag Team Ninja for your chance to win this Splash Zone card for my team. I'm very curious what you all will pick. It's not like a couple weeks ago where there was one Invincible where we always kind of knew who was going to pick which card. Now there's 3. We went from 1 to 2 to 3. There's 3 this week. So I don't know which one you're going to pick. I think Boom said she would pick T-Mac, right? No, Vince or T-Mac? You said T-Mac, I think.
I said Vince. Vince has some great
All right.
animations attached to him.
Vince.
But
I already got
that's
your
what I want.
recommendation. Chat, don't forget. Boom usually makes pretty good recommendations on what cards to pick. So if you do win this, you may want to follow Boom's advice. But if you already have a T-Mac, you want a different card for your lineup, you can pick any of the cards you saw there a couple seconds ago. Hashtag Team Ninja winner coming in 5 seconds.
Look,
5,
how can y'all pick a winner when I want to be the winner? I don't know.
4,
I'm telling y'all what I want to pick. Come on, man.
3, 2, and 1.
luck.
Good luck to whoever this is. Clicking the
Boomy.
button now.
Boomy.
Oh, no
Boomy.
way. It is not you. But it is somebody else we know very well. This person was at Community Day a couple months back. I haven't seen him in a while, but he is always
Yo.
my team.
Yo.
never speak
It
up in the
couldn't be
chat.
me.
Lurk here for giveaways, it seems. I never even knew you tuned into these streams. But now that you want a giveaway, I know
Look,
you're
my
watching over here.
guy.
Shout out to this
I know
person.
that-
Boom, do us the honors. There you go.
It's gonna go crazy because I think he was the logo winner from this year, if I don't forget. Like, I'm
He
pretty
is.
sure
He
Carlos
was
Story, you
technically the
guys know
first
and
Logo
love, my
Gauntlet
team
champion
streamer.
from the My Team
He's gonna
Gauntlet
go-
back at Community Day.
Yes, and he's gonna go crazy with whatever card he picks. So if you guys want to see, make sure y'all hit up Carlos Story. Congratulations, man! I'm so very happy for you for the My Team giveaway for whatever card you're gonna pick and have so much fun on playing with. Congrats!
I want to, Carlos, I want to hear from you a little bit more in the chat. You never say nothing. I guess I don't even see your name fly by when you enter the hashtag. I never see your name here. I didn't even know you watched. But all right, congratulations. That is going to do it for us. We will be back next Friday, hopefully with Team ISO Ninja continuing into V2s. And we will have Twitch drops again next Friday. If you don't finish your Twitch drops time with us today or next Friday, we do have community streamers live starting next week as well for the final week of the drops campaign, so that y'all can have a chance to finish up your watch time and earn that lucky code. But in the meantime, we've got new MyTeam packs. We have the Summer Festival still going on in MyTeam. Playoff challenges in MyTeam if you didn't complete those just yet. And in MyCAREER, we have got Court Conqueror in the event center this weekend. With that said, we're going to see y'all next Friday. Have a great weekend. Peace out.
See ya.